Good morning, Europe. Well, today's the day. Yes, it is finally here. It's the Eurovision 2025 final. And very, very excited because once again, the universes of Eurovision and Doctor Who cross paths tonight with the 903rd Interstellar Song Contest episode of Doctor Who being broadcast. To that end, we've invited a fantastic guest back to defend his honour because last year he we won't say humiliated Ray, marginally beat Ray in the Who Firmavision quiz that we inaugurated last year. So please welcome the former champion, John Callum Carruthers.
Hey, hello. Hello, I've just realised that I have managed to, this is maybe a fantastic indication of how well I'm going to do this, because I have misspelt my name.
Oh,
There we go. I don't even know where to begin with that. There's a lot of unpacking to do there. Yes, I am John Carruthers, according to this.
Yeah, John Carruthers. Okay.
I could fix it, but I'm just going to keep it. That's my new name.
It's
now.
fine. It's fine. We'll update the video description later. And when I say we, I'll make Andrew Durning, founder of Ginger Media Limited, and our podcast partner do it. So, John, how you been? How's the last year treated you?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I've been obviously telling everybody I see how I won the quiz last year. It just comes up naturally and organically in all conversation. And I don't think I've seen Ray since. So he's avoiding me. He's avoiding me just because of the humiliation.
Well, that's interesting. Now, for those of you who may have seen the podcast yesterday, so we've been doing our usual recap of the first and second semi-finals leading up to today, and the big grand final and to be held in Basel in Switzerland. It's been quite interesting so far. Have you managed to catch any of Eurovision this week?
Not a second of it.
That bodes well for your experience here today. How about Doctor Who? How have you found the current series?
Loving it, and I've actually watched tonight's episode already.
Oh, fantastic!
Couldn't help myself.
Well, it's going to be quite interesting because, as with last year, there's a big football match on it. It was meant to be on at the same time, but I believe the EBU cajoled the BBC into moving the BBC and the FA, indeed, into moving the match to 4:30 in the afternoon. So if it went to extra time or penalties, it wouldn't interfere with the kickoff. I'm more worried that if it does go extra time and penalties, that they might bin Doctor Who, but we'll see what happens with that.
Absolutely. I'm firm advocate of the iPlayer anyway. So just I usually wait till it's kind of on live, but there was a video yesterday that Russell T Davies put on saying that you'd want to watch this one sooner rather than later because it's quite there's going to be loads of spoilers kind of kicking about. So I took that advice and I watched it because I have been firmly hooked this year. I've loved it, loved every second of it.
Fantastic. Okay, well, let's get going with our quiz now. It's much the same format as last year. It's split into two rounds, our names round and our special round, which we'll go into more detail about when we get to it. Now, you may remember last year the names round days I gave you 15 names to sift through, and they were either Doctor Who characters, winners of Eurovision, or Old Firm players.
Yes.
Going to be slightly different this year. We've got 15 names of women this time because it's less sexist. Now, these women are either companions of the Doctor, acts that came third in Eurovision.
Oh my word!
Get the right number of fingers there. Or, and this is the clincher that we've put the question marks over. They were WWE Women's Champions between 1956 and 2010.
Oh my goodness! Right, okay, 1956.
Yeah, I mean, we picked from different parts of that reign because the WWE Women's Champion belt was inaugurated in 1956, but it was retired in 2010, and there's now split into two separate belts, which are still competed for to this day. So basically, you're looking for either Companions of the Doctor, third place Eurovision acts, or WWE Women's Champions.
No worries.
So if you're ready, let's start with the first name.
Okay.
Finally got it on the screen this time because you remember you had to just listen to me saying them and probably pronounce them wrong. So at least you got champion's advantage this time.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the first one, Chanel.
I would say WWE.
Wrong. She was a Eurovision entry. She came third for Spain in 2022, 3 years ago. So not a great start, but let's carry on. Next, Trish Stratus.
Right, that's definitely WWE.
Correct.
Yes.
One of the most successful female wrestlers. She's had 7 reigns of the WWE Women's Championship between 2001 and 2006, and is still competing to this very day.
Cool.
So, first point on the board. Next, Perry Brown.
Doctor Who, 5th and 6th Doctor.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, perfect answer. 5th and 6th Doctor's companion.
That's the full name.
Perry Perpew Gilliam Brown. Yeah, I don't want to make it too easy for you and Ray, but you got it fine. 5th and 6th Doctor, season 21, 22, and 23. She was the companion. One of the rare companions that have stretched across multiple Doctors. Right. So nice and easy one to start off. It's only going to get harder from this point. Next, Noelle Cordier.
I'm going to say, oh God, right? I'm going to say WWE again.
You're wrong again. It's Eurovision. She came third for France in 1967.
Oh gosh, right. Oh, Ray's got nothing to worry about this year, does he?
I don't know. I was like say he stumbled in a couple as well. Okay, how about this one? Sensational Cherry.
WWE. Correct.
Women's champion in 1987.
Was she not the Ted DiBiase's manager?
I believe that's correct. Yes. So she was Ted DiBiase. Do you know what his nickname was?
I want to say the $1 Million Man, but
correct. Well done.
Oh, was it right? Cool. There we go.
I think I can give you a bonus point for that. That's quite impressive. Hey. Just because knowledge is power, after all. Let's see what I did there. Okay, let's move on. Zlata Ognovic.
I'm going to say Eurovision.
Correct. Well done. Yes. She came third in 2013 for the Ukraine. Okay. On the high so far. Dodo Chaplet.
Considered one of the worst companions of the Doctor. There you go. Disappeared halfway through a story and then just got a kind of, oh yeah, she's just going to go and recover in the countryside. 1965, the War Machines, I want to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. Companion of the First Doctor in season 3, which, as you say, aired in 1965. Okay, riding high. Let's move on to Alundra Blaze.
You can tell I know more about Doctor Who than anything else here, can you? I'm going to say WWE.
You're correct. Well done. She was women's champion in 1993 and 1995, and one of the longest reigns of said belt in the 1956 to 2010 era before the belt was retired. So,
cool.
Okay, you're doing well. Let's hope you can keep that streak going. Zoe Harriet.
She was one of Patrick Troughton's, the second Doctor's companions.
That's correct. Season 5 and season 6. Grace Holloway.
She is the sister of the Bobby Briggs from Twin Peaks. There you go. Daphne Ashbrook. She was the companion in the 1996 TV movie Doctor Who, which was the only official on-screen appearance of Paul McGann as the main Doctor. There you go. If you don't count the 50th anniversary mini-sode,
I was about to say that, but yeah, perfect, completely perfect answer. For a bonus point, Daphne Ashbrook, who, as you rightly played the companion, she was also in a very another famous sci-fi franchise. Do you know what it is?
Was it Stargate?
Star Trek, I'm afraid.
Ah!
She played Ensign Melora in the Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode Ensign Melora.
Okay, I should have done that.
Hey, missed out on the bonus point, but no worries. Still got the one for Ted DiBiase. It's not too bad. Let's move on. Wendy Richter.
She sounds like a Eurovision.
She's a wrestler, women's champion in 1985. Arlette Zola.
She sounds like a Bond villain.
Shame that's not one of the categories you can pick from there, John.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've gone off book there. Yeah, she's Eurovision.
She is. She came out third in 1982 for Switzerland, which is obviously where the Eurovision's been held this year. Next, Velvet McIntyre.
Yeah, she sounds like a wrestler.
She does indeed, and she is 1986 holder of the WWE Women's Champion. No relation to Drew McIntyre, present-day wrestler and proud Scotsman. Okay, two left. Belinda Chandra.
Oh, this is a tough one. I believe she is the current companion of the Doctor.
She certainly is. Well done.
Yep.
As I say, starring in tonight's episode, the 903rd Interstellar Song Contest. No spoilers, please, because I haven't watched it yet.
No spoilers, but edge of my seat, that's all I'll say.
Okay, and the last one, Mary Spiteri.
I'm going to go Eurovision.
You're correct. She won in 1992. Oh, sorry, she came third in 1992, as did all the other Eurovision ones. This for Malta.
There we go.
So let's total up your score. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not bad. So out of a possible 17, you've got 13 out of 17 right. That is a strong score. So you're not doing too badly at all.
Okay.
Right. Okay, let's move on to our special round. Now, since we did this last, one of my favourite game show hosts, and the thing, sort of the reason why I want to be a game show host in a dodgy network with two people watching live like this is I was always interested in watching game shows from a very young age. And one of my favourites, and in keeping with that, to date, I think only Europe-based quiz that I've ever seen was the great Going for Gold, hosted by Henry Kelly, who sadly passed away in the last year. So to emulate that feat, I've got doing a very special Going for Gold based final round.
Okay.
Basically, the way we're going to work this is it's going to be an emulation of the final round of Going for Gold, where if you've never seen the show, Henry Kelly would rattle off a load of facts about it. He'd usually just say, "Who am I?" and then rattle off a load of facts about a famous person.
Yep.
And two people would compete to try and get it to in as short a time as possible to try and get as much points as possible. Yep. Obviously, John, we're doing this, you and Ray separately with this. So the way this is going to work is I've got facts about for people who are either concerned with Eurovision, WWE, Doctor Who, or I'm going to say a wild card that I put in just for sort of reference. I'll start rattling off information about them. I've timed it in these things to take about a minute each, so I've got a minute timer to my side here. If you manage to get the name of the famous person within 30 seconds, you get 4 points.
Okay.
If it takes you 30 to 45 seconds, you get 3 points. If it takes you 45 to 60 seconds, you get 2 points. And if I have to read the entire thing, you get 1 point. And if you don't get it, you get zip.
Okay.
So,
no worries.
in the immortal words of this sadly departed Henry Kelly, are you ready and happy to play?
Yes, why not? Oh, here we go.
Okay. Right. You can have a small clue as to who each of these 4 people are, which I'll pop on the screen just now. And you can attack them in any order you like. So which one would you like to go for first?
I'm going to go teeth.
Teeth. Okay. All right. Your 1 minute on teeth starts now. Who am I? I was born in Scotland Road in the Vauxhall area of Liverpool on 20th January 1934. My mother, Mary Jane Nee Fleming, was a cleaner and devout Catholic. My father was a seaman and was largely absent from the family due to being away at sea. I undertook my national service in the Royal Army Medical Corps, serving from 1955 until 1957. Upon leaving the army, I served in the Merchant Navy. You got it?
I said John Pertwee.
No, that's incorrect. I'll continue.
All right.
Upon leaving the army, I served in the Merchant Navy, but then took up acting around 1956, joining the Roose Broford College of Speech and Drama in Sidcup. I became a professional actor in the late 1960s. Although I'm known for my roles in the television series Medics, Randall and Hopkirk Deceased, and Monarch of the Glen, I'm best known for providing narration for the television series. No, not Richard Briers.
Gosh.
Okay, 11 seconds to go. I also provided narration for the television comedy series Little Britain. I'm best known for
Tom Baker. Tom Baker. Yes. Tom Baker. Good God, why did I not know that? That's ridiculous.
Okay, so you got that with 5 seconds to spare, so you do get 2 points. Not bad. Okay. Right, which one do you want to go for next?
I'll go Tog.
Tog it is. Yep. Okay. Your minute starts now. I was born in Limerick, Ireland in 1938 and got my big break in my 20s, joining the National Broadcaster of Ireland, RTE, as a newsreader and announcer after seeing a newspaper advertisement inviting applicants. In 2005, I acquired British citizenship in addition to my Irish nationality and was awarded a knighthood in the same year. I was a leading media personality in both Ireland and Britain from the late 1960s. Yeah, well done. Spot on. 4 points.
Oh, cool.
I'll read the rest of it for you. I was leading media personality in both Ireland and Britain from the late 1960s and was often referred to as a national treasure. Despite my death in 2016, I still hold the world record for the longest televised golf putt. In addition to my weekday radio show, I was best known for my work in television, including my BBC One chat show, Presenting Children in Need, the game show Blankety Blank and Come Dancing. Sir Terry Wogan is correct.
I should have bloody got that.
I think you got it within 30 seconds. You get the full 4, so you're spot on. You're doing well so far, don't worry. Right. Only 2 left.
I'll go 17.
17, right. Yeah. Right, you are. Okay. Well, it starts now. I was born April 23rd, 1977 in West Newbury, Massachusetts, USA. And I moved to California in 1998 to pursue a bodybuilding career. I switched to my current profession in 1999, making my debut for a company with the initials UPW. My first starring film role was in The Marine in 2006, and I gained praises for my performances in Trainwreck 2015, Ferdinand 2017, Blockers 2018, and most notably Bumblebee in 2018, a reboot of the Transformers film franchise. I released my only studio album, You Can't See Me, in 2005, which peaked at number 15 on the Billboard 200 US chart. I'm currently embarking on my farewell tour from In-Ring Wrestling, which I announced at a surprise appearance at WWE Money in the Bank on July 6, 2024.
Is it Ronda Rousey? Is that her name? I'm not sure.
No. Any other guesses before your time runs out?
Get no chance of this. No.
Oh, sorry. The answer is John Cena.
Oh, right. I was just, in my head, it was a woman. I don't know why. Yeah, you know, it's probably I'm still on a hangover from the previous. Even though the last two have been guys, in my head it was a woman. I should have. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there we go.
Right. Okay. All right. You've got ample left. This is going to be interesting.
Is it?
So
bad at this.
Right. Are you ready for your final question?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
In my original incarnation, I acquired an apprentice job at Swindon Works at the age of 14. I moved to my current island residence in 1901, joining AW Drying Co. at Tidmouth. On their recommendation, I became an engineer for 3 separate transportation companies successively on said island, becoming general manager of the North Western Railway in 1923. I was promoted to director in 1936 and was given my current position when the railway was nationalised in 1948. I was awarded baronetcy by the British Parliament for my achievements in railway management. I retired in 1954 and was superseded by my son Charles Topham Hatt, who retired in 1984, and was also superseded by his son Stephen Topham Hatt, who still holds the position of controller to this very day. Any ideas?
Controller from Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes! Well done.
All right. Oh my God.
Oh,
that was Andrew Durnan, wasn't it? That was an Andrew Durnan question.
It was on, yes. Well, obviously, Andy Durning, founder of Ginger Media Limited. That was why that was the wild card. And that. Well, John, and you got that with 1 second to spare, so you get 2 points. Well done. Right.
That's 21 points.
Okay, so you got 8 points out of a possible 16 for that. So again, sort of halfway. And okay, I've got the final scores. And John, it disappoints me to say that you're gonna have bragging rights for another year. You've won.
Yes. Oh, Ray, I'm sorry. What was Ray's score, if you don't mind me asking?
You got 21 out of 33 for the entire thing. Ray got 18 out of 33. So again, there's just a couple of points in it this time as well. So
okay.
So John, how do you feel about
I feel quite good about it.
Looking all your information about Eurovision for yet another year.
Well, do you know what? I was talking about this earlier on because it was football last year, and I know nothing about football, and I thought I knew nothing about wrestling. Turns out I knew a couple of bits, but still not quite enough. I'm so annoyed at myself. If I'd started kind of reeling off male wrestler names, I think I might have got there.
Yeah,
I don't know why. In my brain, it was going to be a woman.
Ray was a bit nonplussed about even get John Cena either, but again, it's one of those ones. If you know, you know. If you've seen Bumblebee, I think you might have twigged straight away because that was, like I say, he was quite famous for being in that as a reboot of the Transformers franchise. So,
yeah, Haley Steinfeld was in it as well. And when you mentioned an album, I thought, oh, maybe it's Haley, but
well, again, the big clue was the album was called "You Can't See Me." Okay,
yes. Which I'm now going to go and listen to on Apple Music. Other streaming services are available.
Indeed, other streaming services are, and other albums from wrestlers are available, but there's not really that many good ones, to be honest.
No, I don't imagine so. Oh, well, Ray, I'm sorry once again.
Bad Bunny's all right. He technically counts as a wrestler, so. All right. Well, John, congratulations once again, and thank you for your guest appearance this year. Are you going to defend your title again in 2026? 2026, 2056, I nearly said.
2056. I feel I'll have to.
If it's going that long, we'll have to buy a wrestling belt for it or something like that.
Absolutely. Maybe next year I might actually try and learn some Eurovision facts as well.
I think maybe next year I might have to open it up and try and get a third competitor, because like I know, as obviously Debbie's a big wrestling fan, and Andrew Durning obviously runs a wrestling channel called this is Rose Ginger elsewhere in the Ginger Media Limited platform. So I think he's going to be in. He's going to be nuts about this. Going, how could it be them too easy? But we'll see. We'll see his reaction to this, because he's going to be in our Eurovision Burn Down, which is going to be on the Ouija Warriors channel soon after this soon after the event itself in Basel tonight. Obviously, give us a chance to record it. And it goes on to midnight. Come on, I've got my bed to get to. I need to recover. I can't do podcasts at 10:20 in the morning. This is your special occasion.
we're too
all right, John. Right.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, I won't ask for any spoilers for Doctor Who the night.
No,
just sneak off and watch it in iPlayer just in case the FA Cup overruns. But we'll see what happens with that. And if for you three people watching, thank you for joining us for our Ouija Warriors Who WWE Vision quiz. Can I give it its full title? John, thank you so much for attending. It's been great to have you back in the channel again, and enjoy Doctor Who, enjoy the final. We'll see you again sometime.
Cheers. Yep, and I'll watch you tonight. Okay, take care.
All right, take care. Bye-bye, folks. Bye-bye.
Yeah.